what's up, Cardmunity? Welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please do not forget to subscribe, like this video if you enjoy it, and share it with all of your friends because why not? So today is the second episode of testing stick foundations. I've already done my eyes, but I haven't done anything else. So we're not losing any time here, people. We're jumping straight in. Camera, get on my level. So today we're testing what I presume is the more water-based? Question mark? No, maybe those were, I don't know. You guys. Or maybe it's oil-based, you guys. Oh my gosh, now I don't remember. Please hold. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, so after like 30 seconds of research, I'm pretty sure these were classified as my water-based sticks. So we are comparing the PUR Cosmetics, I think it's something like 8-in-1 or something, or 4-in-1 foundation stick to the Maybelline Super Stay stick foundation. So we're gonna use the Maybelline on this side and we're gonna use PUR on this side. If you haven't watched my previous one, I'll do my best to link it above somewhere, but otherwise everything's gonna be the same. So I'm using the same primer on both sides of my face. The only difference is gonna be the foundation itself. So since they are water-based, I'm going to use the Stila One Step Prime, which is also a water-based primer, and we're going to see how that goes. So I'm using a little dollop. It's new, so I'm going to take a minute to pump it out. Wow, oh, that's festive. Okay, so now that we have that, we're just going to moosh it and put it on. Oh, I like how this feels. I will say, in case you haven't watched my previous one, first of all, you should go check it out. But I believe they were the oil-based ones, and I used the mineral veil on it and it sat a little funny. I don't know if maybe I should have used the water primer, just because the primer, you're not supposed to use water and oils and silicones with each other because it'll separate, but I don't know if as a primer it would maybe sink into your skin a little bit better versus using like a silicone base and then, oh my gosh, and then going in with like a water primer. But they weren't my favorite. Both of them kind of like sat funny, but in that case I did enjoy the higher end version better. So we'll see. I know I'm a little bit biased just because I have used this before and I really didn't care for it, but we're gonna try it and see if maybe it's just the type. So we're gonna give that a minute. But I will show you some of my concerns with this one at least. So I'll zoom you in. Hello. So I don't know if you can tell, but mine is, she's really, really grainy. And I'm not sure why that is. Like, see all those little dots on top? It almost like scrapes my skin. And I don't know why it's choosing to do that. So I've used that one a few times. This one I've just kind of swatched, but as you can tell, like it's smooth. So I don't know why the PUR one is so grainy. I almost want to chop off the top and see if it's grainy all the way through or just on the top. I don't know. But I also don't have time for that. So we're just gonna warm it up on my wrist and waste a bunch of product. No, like it's still super gross. I don't know. See, like even in all this, like you can tell how it's chunky. I don't know. I'm gonna wipe this off before I get it all over myself. Because nobody likes that. But I don't know. Let me know if you guys have ever tried the PUR Cosmetics stick and if you also had that problem, because it is not a problem I like having. It's gross. And it like scrapes your skin. Like it's really unsettling and uncomfortable. Okay, well, we have that. So I can't remember what I said now. This side's going to be PUR. This side's going to be Maybelline. And I kind of was playing around with them before. I think I'm going to use the VIB Rouge Pro Mini Flawless Airbrush brush to blend it out, just because that seemed to be the nicest looking. So let's put this bad boy on. Okay, now there's a hair in it. It's really good. Okay. Okay. I mean, so far she looks all right. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more up in here, maybe over there, there. Maybe on my nose. My nose might be a little bit of a mix of the two, just because it's a little bit of a challenge to, you know, get it all. Okay, someone's truck is being very loud. Oh, it would have helped if you could have seen what I was doing. Well, I'm not a professional makeup guru quite yet, so there's that. Also, this doesn't go back down very well. She's fine. Okay. Well, anyway, so this half is done. My headband is just falling off my head. Over it. Gorgeous. Okay, so this is this side of my face. This is nothing yet. So it has a decent amount of coverage. It's not like super, super full, but it's not bad. It's looking a little cakey in my honest opinion, but we'll see. So that's PUR. Now we're gonna go in with, maybe it's Maybelline. See, this one can go up and down, no problem. My PUR is just a mess. I'm trying to remember cost wise, like how much each one cost. The drugstore one was cheaper, but I don't know how much cheaper. I want to say PUR is like $40. I think I have the receipt for Maybelline. Maybe I don't. I'll Google it and I'll place it on the screen here. So that's how much Maybelline costs. I will also place the PUR Cosmetics here. But obviously I know Maybelline was cheaper. How much cheaper, I'm not 100%. Hello. It looks like Maybelline might be oxidizing a little bit, a little bit, because it's going a little peachy on me. And I don't know how to feel about it. I have to leave the house today, so I'm really hoping that my face looks the same on both sides. Okay. Well, that's not looking great on either side. Okay, I also have a wet beauty blender because I was prepared to use it and then I didn't think I needed to. But I'm going to go over both sides with the wet beauty blender and just see if it helps like level out the texture a little bit. Because right now it's not looking its hottest and that makes me nervous. A good chunk of it came off on my face, so that's really good. On my face, on my sponge. I mean, I don't really care for either of them. I mean, honestly, the product's just coming off on my nose onto my beauty blender. And it's kind of just sitting on top of my face. Like, it's really, I'm really quite, I mean, I was already disappointed with PUR. But I'm not much more impressed with Maybelline. Let me zoom you in. Focus camera. Oh, there we go. So this is like 38 seconds. I don't know if you can tell, but you can see it like almost lifting and sticking onto like my peach fuzz. My mo is coming through. That's really nice. And like same with this side, like you can just see, especially around my nose, like it's pretty much come off, but it's like just kind of sitting on top and cracking. I don't know if I thought that these that these sticks were water-based and they're not. So they're separating. And I don't know if I should just take it all off and put on a different primer and see if that makes a difference. How are we for time? I have an appointment. We don't have that much time. I don't know. I mean, it's under, it's not on top. The primer is, and I gave the primer time to kind of settle. So it's a water-based primer, as I said, so it's supposed to kind of sink into your skin, not sit on top. So I'm not a makeup or a beauty like guru. I'm more of a makeup enthusiast. So I don't know if there's any like individuals who are more makeup enthusiast or like beauty guru-y who knows that a water-based primer will screw up a potential oil or silicone-based foundation. Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna finish off my face and show you the final look, and then like last week I'll do some intermittent check-ins throughout the day. So give me 1 second to finish off the rest of my face and then we will see how it goes from there. So this is the finished look. I don't like either of them. Like, I'll keep it on, I'll see if it does anything, but I really like, I just set it too, and my setting spray doesn't ever feel sticky. My whole face just feels so sticky, and I don't know again if it's the primer because this is a new primer, or or if it's the foundation. It doesn't like feel heavy to the touch on either side. It just, like I said, it feels sticky and I don't like it. At first glance, they look about the same. The only difference again is in the nose. I can see it cracking with the PUR side. It doesn't seem to be cracking on the Maybelline side. I don't know. So I'm gonna go out and live my life, and I have a few things to do. I do wear glasses, so I'll wear them and see how bad it wipes off on each side. And then yeah, I'll check back with you in a little bit. It is currently 12:04 p.m. So that's the time it is right now. I'll check in a while and I'll let you guys know what's going on, but on my first initial response to this is no, I don't like these. So yeah, that's my first thing. We'll see how it goes as the day continues. See you in a moment. What up, crew? You can't see me because of the glare on my glasses, but that's fine. We will dive into it in a moment. I just wanted to show you it's several hours later. It is 5:54 now. So almost 6 hours after we first put this look on. So I don't know what it looks like without my glasses. So let's take a little look-see. Okay, so it has completely rubbed off on both sides. There's nothing here and there's nothing there. Let's tune you down here. In terms of overall performance, I don't know. I'm equally displeased with both sides. On my forehead it looks fine, although to be honest, I was trying on hats and a good chunk of it might have just come off. On my nose, on both sides, you can see just how much it's separated. Even just by looking at this, like you can see how it's just kind of sitting on top. On my cheeks, I don't know. I mean, it's not horrid looking, but it's definitely separating a little bit. It's worse here, I think, than it is here. Here it's just kind of like rubbed off, it seems. But this side's like kind of clung on to like dry patches. I really am not a fan. So I don't think water-based is for me. I love water-based regular foundation. Like I have the MAC Water Weight foundation and I have the Rainforest of the Sea water foundation, and I really like them. But as far as these guys go, I don't really care for either of them. I guess if I had to pick one side, I'd pick the Maybelline side just because it feels like skin. This side with the PUR feels very oily, and maybe they are oil based. I don't know. Like I was trying to get a hard, like, yes, this is the type, but upon Google searching and doing my own little searches and looking at the ingredients, it seemed that they were more water based. Like this guy had water in it, this guy had water in it. I guess water on this guy's quite a ways down the line, but there's nothing oil. Iron oxides, I don't know. There's minerals, but there isn't oils. So, oh wait. Trimethicone. This is silicone. So that's my bad. I don't really know what this one classifies as. Like the way it feels oily, there's no oils in it, so I assume that they're both silicone based. But like I said, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it would be worse to have silicone underneath and water based on top. So I'm a little surprised if that is the case of why it's kind of separating like that, that it just didn't want to absorb into the water, or just like my skin. But even so, this feels like skin, like I said. This doesn't. Like you're like, that feels like grossness. So initially, you know, it doesn't look bad at first glance, but when you look at it a little closer and you can see how much of it is separating, that's where it's not great. So I think I am gonna just take everything off and be done with my face. Of the two, I would say I wouldn't bother going big with this one. I would say just get this guy. Are they an exact dupe? Like I said, with the ingredients, it's hard to say. These ingredients were a little weird. So, and like I said, I don't know if it's just mine or everyone's with the roughness on top. I really don't like that. It feels awful and cakey. Mine's not even working anymore. Like, I can't wind her up. Oh, there she goes. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this. So, she loses for me. I think she's not bad. This, not this. This I tried using on the back of my hand. It's not a good sponge. I don't plan on using it. I didn't use it wet, but I know a lot of people are like, James. So, I don't know. I thought it worked really well with the brush. I tapped over it with the sponge. It was fine. So, that's kind of the overall analysis, I guess. Save your money, get Super Stay. PUR, I'm sorry. Just not worth it. If you've used this and you really like it, let us know in the comments below how you used it. Let us know if you even bothered to prime. I know it's a 4-in-1. I can't remember, or an 8-in-1. I don't know. It's a bunch in one. So it might be like a primer, a foundation, a corrector, and something else. So I don't think I even told you guys the color. So this was in the color Light, and this was in the color Natural Ivory. So yeah, when I had asked Bay about it initially, he just said that the Maybelline side was shinier. So I don't know if I think it's shinier. It might have been at one point. It might have also just been the lighting. But that's everything. Let's see, is it still on here? No, well, not really. No. Anyways. Yeah, let me know if you've tried either one, which one you liked, how you used it. Correct my flaws. Do it. We're all learning here. Next time the plan is to try out, for sure, silicone based. We're going to be trying the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shape Stick and the Hourglass. So we're closing with this bougie one that everyone says they love, and we're going to see if it beats out our current top reigning one, which is the Hourglass Clay Stick, which is a really good one. I enjoyed. So yeah, that's everything. Thank you if you're here till the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Until we meet again, y'all. Bye.